Yeah, personas are an interesting thing. There's a lot of different interpretations of them. One of the first things we usually encounter is a client who says they have personas, and when we look at them, we find out that they're actually marketing personas. Because we work in the mobile space, we specifically want personas that are at least geared towards web, if not to the mobile experience. And so that means oftentimes we're creating them for the first time for them. They may relate to the marketing personas, they may even relate to the web personas, but there's usually a very different kind of intent behind them. And one of the ways we go about getting those developed is doing a lot of interviews of different potential customers or current customers, and people who are going to use the app or have used the competitor's app. And we interview quite a few of them, and it can be done actually in a pretty rapid process. And then from there, that information is kind of summarized, and we work as a large team of us, user experience designers, basically distill down the information and kind of categorize it into like 3 or 4 primary personas, maybe a secondary persona.
Can you tell us what the difference is between a marketing type persona and the persona that you might use for a website, and then also the difference between the one you might use for a website and the one you might use for a mobile experience?
Yeah, so a marketing persona is usually based on the kind of overall understanding of who the customer is for a given client or a business. So we'll use the example of one of our favorites, REI, and they have all these people out in the field who are buying their products, and they have a marketing team that can develop a series of personas based on talking to customers in the store, based on online surveys, all these different aspects. The challenge is that that information is all related to specifically that context and buying online or buying in the store. So they develop these personas that may be different than the personas of somebody who maybe has a smartphone or a tablet and is using that as their technology to find out information and to research and to buy. So there's also the context in the mobile context, so that people who are using mobile devices aren't just using them like from their home or from their office. They're actually using them out in the field. They're using them in transit. They're using them even in the stores. And so there's a bit of a different persona that comes out of that based on the context. So things like wayfinding become important. Things like being able to see inventory, being able to do UPC barcode scanning. All those kinds of things impact that experience that somebody has of the mobile device. And so the mobile personas are meant to capture people who would actually have a smartphone or are intending to have purchase a smartphone used. So it's a very different line of questioning than, say, the marketing for the brick and mortar versus the web.